Sorry about that, guys. Back now. Yeah, so I talked to the wife earlier today because she took Harley for her second pedestrian test. And I'm sorry, not pedestrian test, her second AI. Because we did one yesterday, we did one today. So we had to get that out the way. Harley didn't particularly care for that AI. My wife sent me a video of her. I guess she was showing she was a little bit upset with us taking her to have an AI perform. So if I get a chance, I'm gonna try to insert that into the video. Anyway, yeah, that's my little baby. She was a little upset with us today. I told my wife, seeing that she took her for the first and second AI, I guess she's the bad guy now instead of me. I'm the good guy. So maybe my baby Harley won't be mad at me and stuff. So yeah. I was also talking to my wife. She was telling me about Zeus. Zeus was a little upset. He's upset because he couldn't go anywhere. He had to stay home today because it's kind of like a little bit of a handful trying to deal with Harley and Zeus. And Zeus isn't, how would I say, he hasn't matured enough yet. I mean, as far as kind of want to just lay back and chill. Harley, she tends to just lay back and chill and just enjoy, you know, snuggling with my wife and stuff. Zeus, he's getting there though. For the first time yesterday, he let me like basically rub his belly while he was laying on his back. He usually don't do that. He usually wants to jump up and scratch and claw at me and stuff and let me know that he's a boy. But I guess he must have liked the belly rub yesterday, because when I gave him a belly rub and then I gave Harley a belly rub, I guess they both were enjoying it and stuff. So I don't know. I'm still learning, you know, about these dogs and stuff, as I told you guys before. And you know that it's going to be coming up pretty soon for the for her to be giving me some puppies and stuff. They say it's usually like 63 days, which is all my research I've been doing. It all says like 63 days or between 60 and 68 days, but I hear most people saying 63. But like I say, I've been keeping count on everything, like as far as when it comes to when she first came in heat. Then we waited like, I think it was like 7 days before we did the first pedestrian test. But I'm thinking maybe the next time I do it, the pedestrian test, maybe I won't do it so close. Maybe I should have waited a little while. I'm guessing maybe each dog is probably different, is what I'm guessing, because I could have waited maybe like, I'm thinking I probably could have waited, you know, 10 days and then took the first pedestrian test. It's just, I guess it's just the dog's cycles are different depending on the makeup of the dog. So as I told you before, and I'm always going to keep saying this, I'm still learning about the pedestrian test when they come in heat, a lot of things. She did come in heat one time before this, but I didn't think she was mature enough to how would I say, be pregnant with a litter right away. I wanted to wait a little while before doing it and stuff, and I'm glad I did, because I don't know, but to me it seems like she was still acting a little like a puppy, I guess. So now she acts more of I guess of a grown-up, if that makes sense to you guys out there. It's just I guess you just gotta learn as you go along and stuff, which is what I'm doing. So I don't know, like I said, on my way home, gotta stop by. The wife gave me orders. She wants me to make some mac and cheese for the family tomorrow. Tomorrow's New Year's, so for New Year's I usually have the family come over, and we tend to have what's called our seafood day. Seafood day is the day that we cook catfish, perch, shrimp, and tomorrow my wife wants me to make mac and cheese. I make my mac and cheese with about 5 different cheeses and stuff, and it seems to be, you know, the thing that everybody wants when the holidays come up. So hey, I'm gonna go and spend time with my family and make sure I'm watching over Harley and Zeus, which I'm gonna always do anyway. I spoke to my wife earlier, and she did tell me to no, she told me that the doc said let's wait about 4 weeks, maybe a month, before I bring Harley back in. Then we're gonna do an ultrasound to see, you know, how many pups we have if it took. So like I said, the stud was there yesterday, the stud was there today, and doc was suggesting that I took another progesterone test, but the stud owner that I'm talking to, he told me that he didn't think we needed to take another one and stuff. He said let's just wait until the 4 weeks, because I didn't know that you could take, well, I did know you can take the stud's I guess sperm count, and I guess the stud owner said that his sperm count was really elevated. So I'm hoping that's a good thing by his sperm count being really elevated. That hopefully that means that I'm going to have more than just a couple of pups, because I understand people say a litter consists of two dogs. If you get 2 dogs, that's considered a litter. But I'm hoping to get, you know, more than that, which would be great. And then when that happens, obviously, I'm gonna probably take some time off from work or something, because, you know, I can't take chances. Those dogs have to be fed every 2 to 3 hours, and more than likely, I'm gonna probably end up having an air mattress right there, so you can more than likely see what's going on with me. When I wake up in the morning, obviously I'm gonna be there with the dogs and stuff. And by me being there with the dogs, obviously I'm gonna hear, you know, if they crying or something, and I gotta feed them or something. You know how it works out. I mean, hopefully I'm not telling you guys stuff that you guys haven't done y'all research on, but I think it's gonna work out fine. I just gotta get prepared for it. I was looking online today, looking for puppy incubators with the oxygen tanks and stuff, and those prices are all over the board. You know, I know it's not cheap, and let me explain this to you guys again. If you're gonna be a French Bulldog breeder, it is not cheap. Seriously, I was looking at a incubator oxygen tank. They wanted like $700 for it. I know that seems kind of high. I think it's kind of high because I've seen them for less than that. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do. The one place I wanted to go to, they have on their website that they're just completely out of incubators and stuff. So I don't know, I got on their waiting list to see when they get some more incubators in, and when they do get some more incubators in, hopefully they'll shoot me a text message, then I'll go ahead and just purchase it at that time. So we're gonna see what happens. If not, I'll probably have to more than likely have a backup plan. But I have 4 weeks before Harley even goes back for the ultrasound. So I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna get my suppliers lined up as far as when it comes to purchasing an incubator. So I figure probably when they tell me how many pups I have, because that way I want to make sure that that it took, and then if it takes, and then I have a count of at least, I know I have some puppies, then I'll purchase the incubator. I don't think I want to purchase it, you know, too early, especially if she doesn't take, and then I'm not gonna say I'm wasting money, but that's money that I could use elsewhere instead of just putting it into an incubator. Then I may have to wait another 6 months before she even comes in the heat again. So I can put that money to work doing something else. So that's what I mean by I really don't want to put the money out if I really don't have to. But believe me, if I have to put the money out, I will, because I've listened to a lot of other YouTubers that's breeders and stuff, and they said having an incubator and an oxygen tank, that's money well spent. So you make sure you definitely want to do that, which I have not a problem with doing it. As you see, I'm still driving home from work. I figured, you know what, I haven't talked to you guys when I'm driving home from work. I brought me a little, how would I say, a little stand that you have in the car, so that way I don't have to worry about trying to hold it, which I never would do that because I don't want to sit there and get myself in an accident. That's not going to be cool. You understand what I'm saying, French Bully Nation? That would not be cool, getting into an accident. So, especially here in Illinois, they're going to be like, what was you doing on the phone there, Mr. Johnson? And I really don't need to hear that. I don't want to be no police saying anything to me, because all over this country, you know, it's like, I don't know, police and black folks just don't get along. You don't even have to be done anything for them to drive up on you. So I'm just doing my due diligence and trying to do everything the correct way, which I'm hoping that most of you guys out there, really all of you guys out there, are doing things the right way, because when it comes to doing wrong, somehow it gets found out and them people be at you, and you really don't want them people all in your business. You understand? French Bully Nation, I hope that all we here to do is, you know, learn from each other, take care of some dogs. This is a business. You know, I hear a lot of guys saying that they not in it, you know, they just love the dogs. They in it because they love the dogs. They in it for the money too. I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you that I'm not, because like I said before, I'm in sales. I sell automobiles, and you know, you can't live in this world and not have a job, unless you're gonna be a bum. I don't think you're gonna be a bum. So I think you're gonna need to do something that's going to bring you an income. Do something that you like to bring you an income, and I guess the job won't be so hard. Like when I get up in the mornings, I get up, I know that I have to go take care of my dogs, which I have no problem with that, because that's what I like to do. I have my own little system worked out. I go downstairs, throw my gate up against the steps, so they can't be running upstairs, going all over the house and stuff. And then I just go and, you know, put their food in their bowls, make sure I fill them up with water. At that time, I'll let them both out to go ahead and eat. After they get through eating, well, while they're eating, I'm cleaning out their trays, because I have a crate that I have them in overnight, and it lets all of their feces and stuff falls through the bottom of the cage. But I guess my dogs are really good, because all they do is they may take a piss or something like that. They don't really like do a number 2 in a cage. They usually can hold it. They get out in the morning, they go over to their little pads and stuff, and they take care of their business over there. Once they take care of their business over there, I go and, you know, dump the stuff in the toilet, flush the toilet, clean up everything and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much my routine every morning. After I take care of them, then I go and get ready for work. So, changing subjects. I was looking at my comments, which I'm going to go back in there and answer, because I think I answered most of the questions that people asked me in my comments about where I got those green pads from. My wife actually got those pads for me, I'm sorry. So I'd have to actually go on there and I have to talk to her, I'm sorry. I have to talk to her, find out where she got those pads from, and then I will put that in my comments. And if you want, I'll throw them up here on YouTube and tell you guys where I got them from, because I got those little green pads that I have in my basement, and I'm quite sure you guys have seen them in my videos. I have them there to take care of the dogs. I think I have maybe 2 sitting there, and then I probably got about another 3-4 more, you know, put up just in case if, you know, the other ones are, I get worn out or something, I need more. I usually just go ahead and just buy like about 3 or 4 of them and stuff. And some of that stuff that you can purchase from some of these places, I tend to go online and purchase a few things. The only reason being is because when you purchase stuff online, it's a little bit cheaper than if you just go into the store and buy. I mean, I go to the store once in a while, but the majority of the time when I'm purchasing stuff, I purchase it offline. Only because, it's, like I said before, it's a little cheaper. And as we all know, if you're going to be in a French bully game, then you're going to have to spend money, but you can kind of limit the money that you spend sometimes. You don't always have to pay full price for everything. At least I don't. I mean, I got a coupon the other week for like 25% off dog food. And as you see in some other videos, you saw what kind of dog food I use. I think it was that Purina Pro plan. So it was like 25% off. So I ended up buying like two, I don't know if they 40-pound bags. I bought like 2 bags of them. My dogs, they be eating up some stuff now. It seems like since Harley, she's not even pregnant yet. She seems like she's starting to go on and eating Zeus's food and eating her food and stuff. And then maybe the next time I look around, Zeus is eating up everything, and Harley doesn't look like she's eating anything. I think what she does, I think she eats half of her food, and then she'll sit up there and walk away from it. And I guess Zeus says that's an invitation for him to eat up her food, then eat up his food, and try to drink up most of the water he can drink up. But that's my little man and stuff. Sometimes I see him trying to, you know, go and eat up her food. What I end up doing is I actually taking about another half a cup of food out and just put it out there for him and stuff. I want my little man, I don't want my little man starving and stuff, so I go ahead and take care of him. You know, I guess that's why the food is going so fast now, because he's growing, he's a growing boy, and by him being a growing boy, he's definitely going to be eating a lot of food. So I do my best to try to make sure I take care of both of them. Like I said, them dogs, they're expensive. There was some expensive dogs and stuff. For a French Bulldog, I don't think you're going to find any French Bulldogs out there for less than like $3,500, $4,000. Because I know that's about what I'm going to be selling my irons for. That's the minimum price. I'm going to probably end up putting up some type of, I guess, what you call it, a list of like the different dogs and the prices and stuff for them and stuff, which I think would be a good idea. That way I don't have to keep saying over and over again what the prices is. I figure if I put it up on maybe on a website, I really don't want to do a website yet. I really just want to just stick with the YouTube right now. And if you guys get on my IG and ask me in the IG, or ask me, comment on YouTube and stuff, or shoot me a instant message or something like that on Instagram and stuff, I can answer any questions you have when that time comes. I do have people already asking me about French Bulldog puppies when they are produced. So I will be keeping you guys up to date on that. As I said before earlier in the video, my vet was telling me that he wants to wait at least 4 weeks before we do an ultrasound, so we can see how many puppies that I will have if the studs semen took inside of Harley. As I said before, I'm gonna see if I can't figure out a way to put in that little clip of Harley showing my wife that she was upset because we took her for a second AI today. That's my baby. She'll get over it. And I told you before, I told my wife, yeah, she mad at you. She might not want to snuggle with you tonight. I guess I get all the love in the night from my little French Bulldog, but, you know, maybe she'll snuggle with me and we'll play, and then my boy Zeus will get jealous and he wants to jump all over me and stuff and basically tell me to quit rubbing on his woman. I guess that's what he's telling me and stuff in his own little way. But that's my little man. I think I'm gonna go home and probably grab them some strawberries and some carrots and stuff and feed them and make sure they good and taken care of and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna be getting ready to sign off pretty soon here now. I just want to make sure you guys know that my channel is JJK9 French Bullies. I also want you to go to my Instagram, go to Facebook and Twitter. I'm mostly on Instagram and on YouTube. I do post on Facebook sometimes. A lot of times when I'm posting on Facebook, it's because I'm answering questions from other French Bulldog owners and stuff. They're asking, you know, like if a French Bulldog, I guess, is sick or throwing up or something like that. They just ask different questions and stuff. And if I know, believe me, I answer the questions. If I don't know, I will find out the answer to the question, and then I will still post it on Facebook. But I'm gonna start doing that most on Instagram too. It's just that people gotta ask the questions. I guess I'm getting more communications with Facebook and stuff, but I definitely want to get more communications with you guys here on YouTube. So if you have any comments or something, or questions that you have for me, please don't hesitate to go in the comments section and ask me. Because if anybody knows me, they knows when you go in there and ask questions for me when it comes to French Bulldogs, more than likely I end up answering them. So don't forget to go to my page on YouTube and let me know you out there, French Bully Nation. We gotta keep on doing this and keep moving forward. So I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Signing off.